Hello, hello! Or should I say, salam. I'm here in Morocco, Essaouira, Morocco. And I have a question for you. Would you move to Morocco to live as a digital nomad? Would you choose Morocco as your destination? Is it worth it? I don't know. Let's cover that in this video. So hello, if you're new to this channel, nice to meet you. I'm Diego and I've been a digital nomad for the past 5 years. And this time, I'm in the first time in Morocco. I'm now in Essaouira. That's where I decided to be my base as a digital nomad here. And why Essaouira? First, where is this place? We are like 3 hours south of Casablanca, more or less 3 hours west of Marrakech, and it's a small town. As a digital nomad, I tend to escape big cities, and that's a really good location that we got here. I'm in the rooftop of our building, so you can see the coast. In 10 to 15 minutes walking that way, you get to the Medina. There's a nice co-working space there. I'm gonna check. Yeah, a lot of stuff happening there, bars, restaurants. And 10 minutes walking to the other direction, you can get to the end of Essaouira, so you can see more or less the size of the town. Really cool, nice weather. It's like coming to the winter here, and you can see I'm wearing shirt. Essaouira is called the Wind City, and not by mistake. As you can see, a lot of wind here, and that's why there's a lot of windsurf. If you're into that, it's a good destination. And yeah, I've been here for a couple of weeks now, and in this video I'd like to cover my first impressions of what is to be a digital nomad in Morocco. And today we are doing a short hike, a cool tour to Sidi Kalki. Actually, we came to Sidi Kalki by bus, and now we are going to Sidi Mark. We are with our awesome tour guide, Moad, born and raised in Essaouira.
It will take us 3 hours of walking just
along the beach.
Along the beaches.
Nice.
And the weather is very good, and I'm with very nice people.
High five, Moad. Thanks. We're learning a lot. We're asking everything we want to ask since we got here in Morocco. First little break, and we are here with our teacher Moad, learning how to speak Moroccan Arabic. Smith Diego, Ana Brasília, Sharaf Mini. Almost. C-, but I'm getting there.
This beautiful magical place, which is surrounded by the mountain and the sea on the right, and the desert on the left side, and there is a little waterfall in the back over there, which make it very special and beautiful.
Welcome to Sidi Mark.
Here is Sidi Mbarak, who's buried in this place. They call him Sidi Mbarak because Sidi means Mister, and they call him Sidi Mbarak because he was a good guy, and he was, like as we said, a kind and wise guy.
And he also gave the name to the town.
Exactly.
To the village.
The town by the village, not the town by his name.
And now we're gonna go there. That is Sidi Mbarak. We got to the end of our walk. And now we're gonna have lunch. Hello. Salam. Typical Moroccan lunch. Vegetarian tagine for Madame Marie. It's the most typical Moroccan plate.
Most typical.
Do you eat tagine every day?
Almost every day. Yeah.
Almost every day.
Almost every day.
Usually what goes in tagine?
Vegetables and meat.
Vegetables and meat. And you have some tea also. Tea is very typical, no?
Of course.
And you always have to pour the tea like really high.
So you can have this little.
The bubbles.
Little bubbles. And
Oh wow.
usually we-
Okay, so let's see this tagine. I think it's wow, wow. You cannot smell, but it smells really good. Just take a piece of bread,
Yeah.
and then you go and you just take a little piece of the tagine.
Good?
Approved.
Delicious.
Whoa, time to go. Best tagine we had in Morocco so far. Really, really good. If you're ever in Essaouira, you want to do this tour with Moad, make sure that Moad brings you to meet Ismail and his family, because 10 out of 10. Good morning, Essaouira. Today, a very beautiful day. Yeah, it's getting close to the winter, so it's not as sunny every day. But we are very excited because we're gonna bus. But we are very excited in our motorcycle. Seriously. So today, this morning, we're really excited because we're gonna try a proper Moroccan breakfast for the first time. You excited?
I'm so excited. I'm so hungry.
I'm hungry too. There's a lot of good stuff that we heard about. So let's go there and check it. Starting our breakfast with, of course, some tea. And there's always a preparation Mari's gonna teach. First you need to go super high so you get some bubbles, right?
Yes, and then you put it back.
And then you
That's
put it
how
back.
you mix.
Okay, madame. Shukra. Whoa. Nice. Cheers. Strong?
Yeah, very strong.
And this is a typical Moroccan breakfast, would you say?
Yeah, I think so.
What do we have here? So this is amilou.
Blue?
Amilou is like peanut butter, but made with almond and some oil, argan oil, and honey. So it's kind of sweet, but it's kind of like having peanut butter on your bread.
It's really good.
Always some olives too. They always have olives, and of course this is honey. This is olive oil, I guess,
Yeah.
and this is
I think this is clarified butter.
butter.
I think so.
And do you remember this one? Because this is oil with like this
With,
powder,
barley.
like,
With barley powder.
like, and then you mix. And we got some omelette, Moroccan bread. Very good. Good breakfast.
Good start of the day.
Yes. Bon appetit. All right. I think this is a good introduction about what my life here in Morocco is going to be. It's the first time I'm being a digital nomad in an Arabic country where most of the population is Muslim. So I gotta say there's a little culture shock there, but I really like it. It's getting me out of my comfort zone, getting to learn more about their culture, their costumes, their lifestyle. Why not? So I'm really enjoying it. But before I wrap this video, let me share a few thoughts with you about some of the difference about being here that I haven't seen before in other countries where I've been a digital nomad. So here are my first impressions of being here in Morocco. So the first one is kind of obvious. At the beach, you usually see people covered. They tend not to show a lot of skin. You don't see swimsuits. You don't see any guys like shirtless. Girls like even more covered. So I think it's part of the culture. Second thing is about alcohol. It's not very easy to find. People say yes, you can, but there's some restaurants, especially the ones targeting tourists. And yes, these ones you can find beers, other types of drinks, and it's very expensive. And it's funny because there's some cafes or bars that some guys here, Moroccans, go to watch a football game, for example. So you're gonna see them watching the TV, and all of them having some tea, like Moroccan tea, to watch football games. That's interesting to me because in Europe, South America would be beers and like cars, like in another sort of way. Finally, and maybe this is not part of the culture, but just because I'm in a small town, when you go to the shops to buy food, you don't see price tags, you don't see the prices. You gotta trust the guy that is selling. So you gotta pick whatever you want and you go to the counter and you trust the guy. The guy is gonna look everything, then he's gonna point everything, start calculating, he sums up, and then he gives you the price. And usually I see that they're not trying to take advantage of us, of being tourists, because when I go to different shops, usually it's the same price. So yeah, here are some thoughts, some first impressions of being in Morocco. Have you been here before? Do you have any tips for me? Please comment below. I want to learn more and take the most of my time here in Morocco. All right, that's it for today. If you like this video, I hope you did. So I really appreciate if you could hit the like button here down below. Love you guys, thank you so much. And if you like it and you're into this cultural first impressions videos, I'll leave one video here of my first impressions of Bansko in Bulgaria, and another one right here about my first impressions in Guatemala. And yeah, see you next Tuesday. I promise I will try to be more consistent this time. Bye.